But yeah, we're gonna do some new game on professional. So no autosave, parrying is limited to perfect parries, and all weapon modifications will be available from the start. Sounds like a terrific and terrible time. So, I'm not trying to speedrun it, I'm not trying to do anything, it's just a challenge run for a casual kobold who loves this game and wants to experience it in a new way. But yeah, I want to experience it with you guys, so here we are. Let's go. Wait, where are the subtitles? I'll fix it after the cutscene. I apologize. Wait, hold on. Can I fix it now? I think if I push pause, it'll bring up the pause menu.
September 30th.
Oh no, there are subtitles.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget
Knife
what happened
training.
that night, the pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Yeah, flamenco. Oh, that's such a cute picture.
Why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
Oh my gosh, that looks so dapper.
Huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure your boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
Well, a car drove by on the freeway and the actual floor in my room vibrated as the car drove by in the game, and it was
Make
crazy.
your calls, huh? I'll be right back.
The room stairs were vrooming.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
Guy's so pretty. Leon's always been my favorite Resident Evil protagonist. Until the introduction of Ethan Winters, and then Ethan Winters was my favorite.
¿Hay alguien ahí?
Like, it's like playing Resident Evil 4 on my tiny TV in my room on my PS2, and I was just like, ooh, baby. Like, this is magic. But then, because like, he's like a a normal, like he's the pinnacle of humanity. Like he's like extremely skilled.
Maybe you better go and take a look.
But he's against like the supernatural. He's against like things that are so above him.
Watch the car.
But he still holds his own.
Parking ticket.
I love it.
So much for helping me.
But Ethan Winters is so relatable. And so I don't know, not complex. He's not very complex, but he's just, I don't know, there's something about him that makes me feel things in a way that Leon does not. Guess he's just more relatable. I already said that he's more relatable, but yeah. Walking with my thing.
How far could he have gone?
Hello? Did your piss adventures take you all the way out to this mutilated deer? Knock knock, is anybody home? Knock knock, who's there? Your butt is about to be kicked.
Anyone home?
Hello? Judgment is nigh, huh? No, the only nigh I'm familiar with is Bill. So you can take that to the bank. Pardon me. Looking for my friend.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. ¿Vino aquí?
The roundhouse. Oh my gosh. What a legend.
This is not good.
National Police Corps. Mario Fernandez Castaño. Police officer. We roll one. Are there any meaners down here? Better not be.
Hey! I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
Like, this game is, I think, my favorite one to play, but Village is my favorite story. Okay, this is the time.
This just keeps getting worse.
Gotti. And I only had to spend all of my bullets. I kind of thought there would only be one of them and that they would give me something. Get him, Kozi. Yeah. Try not to die, Kozi. I'm already almost dead, and this is not a good start for the village run.
Roost, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up. Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
So badass. Yeah, I'd like to see you do that cool shit. You're just a dude, a bald dude. Your bald head would get all scraped up on the ground. Baldy. Not that there's anything wrong with being bald. Sorry, I'm just trying to talk smack, but there's not really anything bad about him to talk about. I don't know anything about him. Because appearance, you can't really talk smack about appearance. That's not really something I feel cool talking about. And I don't know anything about his personality except that he's mean and he holds an axe. I'd call him an axle. Evil? Yeah. Suppose that's true. Give me a redder. I'm dying. Oh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Was not expecting that to happen. Okay, I apologize for doing that. I'm drinking a coffee and it got the better of me. Stealth mode initiated. I hear the peepo. Money? I don't need money. I need items. I'm gonna die. Give me a knife. A better knife. How did you see me? I can't see through all these shrubberies. Perfect parry. I still got it. Wait. Oh god, he turned into a thing. Okay. Oh man, my knife is almost out of knife juice. And I don't have any bullets. Got me bullets. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. My knife is broken and I haven't even gotten into the village yet. Well, I might have to do a knifeless village run.
Ahí va eso.
Kick! I got a flash grenade, that's pretty handy. Dispersing large crowds. Not handy enough though. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Well, there's no point in sneaking around. I can't assassinate anyone. I don't have a knife. Okay. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Then it crumbles thusly.
Here we go.
Oh, you get kicked. Oh, I'm dead. I wonder what the autosave. Okay, I'm actually gonna go to the autosave because I think that might be before I entered the house. I think I wasted a lot of resources on that run. So I'm gonna do this perfectly.
Anyone home? This is not good.
Okay, go down here. Find the body, and then Headless Man's gonna try to jump me. I have to dodge him because he takes way too many bullets to die. Dodge him, run up the stairs,
What was that?
dodge the other two.
No fucking way.
Okay. Up the stairs. I'm gonna do this perfectly, no hit run incoming. No, not that perfectly. Okay. Now we have full knife, full we have our first aid med still, and we have full ammo, which is a perfect way to start this run. Now I can save over that old save because I no longer need it. I'm sorry, why did the words Riot Games show up for a second? Riot Games, are you trying to steal my stream? Are you trying to reveal that I'm a filthy Valorant player? Okay, now I can fight these two. And if I can do it without getting grabbed, I can preserve my knife enough to where I can assassinate people. Okay, his head's gone. And perfectly done. Okay. Oh my god! I'm gonna hit that every time, aren't I?
Damn it.
Okay. Then this man is waiting for me in here. Snap his neck, cash his checks. He's done. He's Donzo Garbanzo, everybody. Got that red herb. Mix him up. Make him light and frothy. You know, we're the only factory to make their chocolate by waterfall. God, these glasses make me look good. Okay. Now I am in prime position to do this exceedingly well. I preserved my resources as much as I physically can. So I'm gonna take out as much of them as I can before they notice me. I think the clearest state is for me to kill, like, I don't know how many of them, but there's a certain amount of them I have to kill. Resources S. I can craft some more handgun bullets if need be. Hi, Chicky. Will you be my ally in this coming battle? I imagine this first episode is just gonna be a lot of me trying to get through this village part. If I remember correctly, someone comes out of that closet if I get too close. Okay, there's no one else I can assassinate. Ow. That hurt. Okay. Use that. Run away. Oh, I ran the wrong direction. Shit. Oh, I should have parried that. Parried. Parried. Oh, those are 2 boxes. Oh, it's just 1 box. Never mind. Red herb. Ow. Chicken egg. I'll take it. Give me the goo. Ow, heck. You can make an omelet out of that? Silly kobold. Hey! Okay, I know. Make an omelet, but there's no time. There's a man with a chainsaw. There's a man with a chainsaw, and I don't have the time to be making omelets.
It's my lucky day.
Chainsaw man? No, he's not the cool kind of chainsaw guy. He's the meanie, I'm gonna kill you kind. Okay, let's make the magic happen. None of this. Frag grenade. Pretty handy. Oh, and I'm dead. Okay, did not know he was upstairs. That actually scared the heck out of me. Oh, my guts. My guts are everywhere. Oof, baby. Okay. Some attacks can be blocked with a knife. I know, but blocking the chainsaw man's knife immediately destroys my weapon. My knife, which is something I don't want to do, so I should just dodge his chainsaw. I need my knife to parry the lesser men. And to make sure they don't turn into the headless goons. Back in my day? Oh. Are you referring to Resident Evil 4, the 2005 edition? You couldn't parry the chainsaws? Chains was? Gotcha. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit it every time. I can't spell. It's okay, neither can I. I'm just a kobold. Ooh, the critical hit. Get trapped, pay attention. No. Listen, okay, we can't all be perfect. I'm trying to be a professional, but it's my first day on the job. I just got this nice suit. I spent all my money on it. And I'm just a kobold. I don't even, and it was all the money I had. I saved up all my ramen money. I like the pinstripe because of the gloves. It makes me seem like I could do murder. Yeah, at least I look fire when I die, yeah. They can bury me and I'll look mad as heck. Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna go get that resources ass. I'm just gonna fight.
Here we go.
Eat a foot. None of that. Kick. Oh, gotta reload. Oh, okay. Sorry, using all of my knife. Ooh, the critical hit. I was kind of hoping to be able to kick him though. I'm just gonna break free from this one. Kick! Get dumpstered, nerds! Oh, there's so many of you! Oh. Ooh, a velvet blue. That's good luck. I'm gonna need that later. Okay, I definitely pushed the parry button. Oh! Also, don't forget to tip that fedora when you meet Ash. You can tip the fedora? There's a fedora tip button? How do you do that? Also, sorry. This is my first, like, I don't know, if it's frustrating watching this, but I am trying my best. But it is, I'm having a good time at least. I love doing this. I've always liked taking on, like, insurmountable odds in video games, like doing challenge runs and stuff like that. I've never liked doing like speed runs and stuff like that because those are stressful, but like this feels chill to me. I don't know. I have a weird sense of what's chill and what's not. Like, I love... Oh! Every time. Okay.
Damn it.
It's just gonna be every time. Oh, just 2 shots. Okay. I'll take an easy kill. I should use my flash grenade instead of being greedy and hoarding it. It's okay though. Gotta spend money to make money. As a wise kobold once told me. Tank. Stop giving me money, I need things.
Sé que estás ahí. Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Okay, you can't just turn around and heck me up like that, lady. heck? Take the long way. Anyone want to chase me through this cow field? The hit sequel to the game Starfield? Ooh, double kick. Oh my gosh, I should just parry them instead of trying to dodge them. I don't know why I didn't parry that guy, but okay. Okay, that was my last heal. Into the room I go.
It's my lucky day.
Okay, this time, speed, agility, reflexes, cunning, precision. Okay, that man is going to get me if I don't pick up the shotgun, pick up this hand grenade, shoot this man, pop out the window. Velvet blue, reload. Reload. What the heck? Who hit me?
Here you go.
Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many, and they're not dying to my shotgun.
Present for you.
No! Why were you... Oh my god, I was so close. If I had just shotgunned that man instead of trying to like knife him... I was so greedy. Okay, I had it that time. If I was less greedy, I would have won. Okay, but yeah, this is still fun. I'm still having a good time, so I don't mind. Pesetas. Wow, my shots are wild right now. Oh. Get parried, nerds! Ooh. I made up for all the shots I missed by parrying that pitchfork. I'm usually really... Every time. Damn it. I was talking. Okay, I need to commit it to memory. Oh, this guy didn't go down like a sucker this time. He tried to get up for round 2. I guess he didn't get the point. This is so much fun. I love this game. I love this game so much. This game is so tactically fun to play. Not tactically, because that makes it sound like it's a tactical game, but what am I trying to say? Like response, like playing it, like you feel like a heavy weight to everything. Like there's such a good feedback to each action, and the reaction from every enemy for what you do is so satisfying. I forget what that's called.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Here we go.
That didn't work. Run away. Sorry, cow.
Bill me for the repairs later.
Oh my gosh, there's like heat-seeking punches. I should have just healed. Why did I try to run away? Like every time I get to red health, my instinct should be to heal immediately. I thought like, oh, I could like get into this room quickly, but like what does that achieve for me? What does it achieve for me except for heal later? It's not like getting in the room is gonna heal me, you know? So, yeah, just, okay, new rule. Red health, heal. Red health, heal. That's it, okay. And then I have to stab you because you're one of those freaky ones. And you gave me no extra bullets, and I know you. I know you're there. Where are you? There you are. Okay, I dodged you this time. Ooh, and his head popped off. Wow, they're being really sparse with the handgun ammo this time. This might not be a favored round. But it's okay. We make do with what we get. I'm just gonna go shoot.
we go.
Oh, wow. Oh, gotta reload. Have to use my knife, because if I don't, I die. Okay, this time I can break free. Throw. Run past, pick up all the stuff. I parried, but okay. Ow. Okay.
Bill me for the repairs later.
Oh! The cow is killing people for me! Dang, I'm getting good at parrying that. Okay, I have no bullets, so I need to run in here. Okay, skip the cutscene. Close this. Give me bullets, please. Thank you. Resources S. Thanks, thanks. I'm gonna use the resources X actually to make more bullets.
Oh, nice.
Pop out the window, and then use this as a funnel. Chainsaw Man does not want me to use it as a funnel. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
You're shitting me.
I don't have any health. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Gotta be kidding me.
Oh, so close. Oh my gosh. Oh. I can't believe I ran out of health items. Ugh. I was playing so sloppy. All my parries were off. If I had just see that part, I see what I was doing wrong. I was like running away when I should have been parrying. Like I should be more confident in my ability to stop people. Because if I just bowl through these people, if I just am able to successfully parry them, then I don't have to worry about like running around them and stuff. It's just I always get worried because there's so many of them. Like there are so many of them. Also another stingy ammo run, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We do what we do the best with what we got. Entering that second house was probably a mistake. There were like 3 people in there, and all of them seemed very angry. Okay, this is a dead end. I can't do this. The no-look parry. Okay, I have to stab him. Oh, shot a thing out of the air I didn't intend to. Oh my gosh.
Kill me for the repairs later.
Handgun ammo is good. Red herb is good. Make some more of the goods. How did you get through there without burning? What? The Chainsaw Man comes anyways? Okay, that's it. I'm going in the house then, if that's the case.
It's my lucky day.
I thought I was saving myself. Money? Really? The least helpful thing right now.
Oh, nice.
No.
Give me a break already.
Ammo. Chicken egg.
Next.
I needed that ammo. I was gonna die. Okay. There's probably a safer path I could have taken to not get chainsawed. It's okay though. Okay, Chainsaw Man is easily the worst obstacle that I have to face. I cannot kill him because that's a waste of ammo. My best bet is to kill as many of them as possible before Chainsaw Man gets me. Give me ammo, you scrub. Thank you. Okay, hug the left wall so the bear trap doesn't get me. Kick. God, I missed like 3 shots on this one guy. Gosh. What a waste. Okay, I have a flash grenade. Oh my gosh, I could have used it there to like kick everyone and get out of the way. Oh my, I keep forgetting I have a flash grenade. And then I had a normal grenade too. And they were all grouped up. Okay. Grenades. Grenades, grenades, grenades. Use every resource. Don't be stingy. Don't forget them. Parry. Don't forget to parry, because parrying is good TM. Heat seekers. Oh my gosh, I missed the parry timing. This is a terrible run. Watch this be the one I win though. Trust in the Betty is what I keep hearing them say. Trust in the Betty.
Bill me for the repairs later.
No way. No way you did that. I was doing... Oh, I killed 3 people in that fire. No way you did that. Every time it's such a... Like, my heart sinks a little bit. Sounds like they keep calling you an asshole to me. Is that what they're saying? Do you know Spanish enough to know if they're calling me an asshole? I don't know why you keep getting this one if it's just money. Give me a modern day port of God Hand. and I'll be happy. I'll play that on stream too. Hey! Hey, Red Spaniel, none of that.
Ahí está, detrás de ti, imbécil.
Thank you for banning them. I don't like it when they... I don't know why that happens like every time I stream. And I flip.
¡Preparad la trampa! ¡A por él!
Next.
I'm playing so sloppy right now. Okay, tighten up. Drink my coffee. I can do it. Yeah, I believe in myself. The heart of the cards. This is the training grounds. If I can do this, then that means I can do the rest of the game. Hug the left side so I don't get bear trapped.
Detrás de ti, imbécil.
Okay. I have to stay fluid. I can't go into this with a single strategy in mind. I just have to keep rules in mind. Rules like use all my resources and what was the other rule? Always heal when in red health. Always heal when in red health. That was the other rule. Like never not heal when in red health. Okay. Showtime, baby.
Here we go. Next.
Will you cut it out with the grabbing? If that's a bear trap, how come it keeps catching a KoziKobold? The world may never know. How would you design a kobold trap? Lots of fun, yummy treats, probably. And, like, silly rope.
Bill me for the repairs later.
Yeah, gold could be a good attractant for kobolds, but I don't know. I don't think it would be the kobold attractant. I think, like in my case, like just as effective would be like some yummy treats and some like, I don't know, like some cute like stuffies or like affectionate things. Okay, I have 2 grenades and a flash grenade. Keep that in mind. I thought shinies were yummy treats. They can be. It depends on the kobold. They give me a tummy ache. Wait, why am I wasting bullets on this guy? No bear traps. What the heck? Why? How did you get so close to me already?
You gotta be kidding me. They keep coming.
And that's how you do it.
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
They lock the door behind them because they don't want me to join their cult. Because I'm too stinky. I haven't taken a shower.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
We did it. God, we had to fight for that one.
I've identified a route to the lake. Look for a large windmill.
How far into the game are you? Not. That was. I'm not even past chapter 1. I'm still in chapter 1. There are, I think, 16 chapters in this game. Yeah, that was like the first thing you have to do. Like the first real challenge in the game. But thankfully, it's also the hardest thing you have to do in the game. At least in my opinion, it's the hardest thing you have to do in the game. So, now that it's over, it should be smooth sailing. Yeah, and I managed to keep most of my resources too, so the rest, like the rest of this, like until I get to the merchant, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Oh, I fell. Owie. Owie, Mandel. Okay, there was a room that I couldn't go in because there was a scary man in it. And now I'm gonna go in there. Still a scary man. I say, Metal Gear. That's the wrong game, but you know what I mean. He made the grunt. He didn't want to go to church today. No, who wants to go to church? I mean, I guess evangelicals and Mormons and stuff, but I don't know. Church is sad. Well, some churches are sad. Some churches can be nice. Faking sick to miss church was a childhood staple for me. Actually being... See, I couldn't fake sick to miss church because even if I was, like, actually sick, my parents would still make me go to church. Yeah. We had to go to church, pray to Dendar, the Night Serpent. But when I was actually like violently ill, on Sundays, yeah. Well, so we got less and less faithful as time went on. And that's what you're referring to. So like, well, in the beginning we were especially devout. Like we were like the type to go every Sunday and like volunteer and all that stuff. And yeah, but eventually we became pretty suspicious of Dendar the Night Serpent and his ways. And also became kind of tired of the whole like rigmarole of like having to go to this place every Sunday and pray fealty to his slitheriness. But yeah, we eventually, I got really sick. I'll tell the story for everyone so that everyone knows. The last time I went to... You ever talk to your folks about if they don't believe anymore and why? My folks still believe. They still pray and they still go to church sometimes. I think it's because my mother's mother believes so strongly. And my dad's family also believed pretty strongly. But yeah, they don't really like they're more along the lines of, yeah, they're more along the lines of like they think that like there is Dendar exists and that they have a plan for everything, but they don't believe so much in the rigid structure of it. They believe more in the concept of like do well and be upright, and so that God may love thee, like that, so that Dendar may love thee. Even though, you know, the who is Dendar, whatever you're saying. So I'm using an analog. Dendar the Night Serpent is a D&D character, entity. They are they're evil, which is probably not the best analog to make, but they're this big old serpent that is really cool, and some kobolds like them a lot. Some kobolds pray to Tiamat though. Maybe a better analog would have been like Bahamut or something. But yeah, Dendar is just a cool big lizard that is like the night serpent and owns the night and stuff, and like swallowed like. Yeah, back to my last day in church story. So little Kobold Tot went to church with her family for the last day. Ow. Sorry, give me a moment. Little Kobold Tot went to church for the last time with her family. It was ooh, he just killed his friend. It was when I was only like, oh my gosh, this man is just leveling me. Shotgun? Smart idea. Why are there so many of you? Why does this man destroy? Okay, I'm dead. Okay, story time still. But we sat down in the pews to pray to. I'll stop saying Dendar, I'll start saying Bahamut. We sat down in the pews to pray to Bahamut, and it was only a little bit into the sermon when little Toppy, I wasn't even sick that day. I have no idea why I did this, but little Toppy straight up just projectile yammed for no reason in the pews. And my dad was the one who took us that day. My mom was busy. And he looks at me, and he looks at my family, my three kobold siblings and I who had gone that day. And he just looks at us and he says, "Get up, let's go." And we all leave, leaving my little kobold mess. And just leaving, and it was silly. We just kind of mucked off. I don't know if I'm supposed to feel like bad about it, but I don't. I just think it's a really funny story. Not telling anybody. Yeah, no, we didn't even tell like the people in the church. We didn't tell them like, oh, we made a mess here. Could you please like clean it up for us? Or like, oh, this is what happened. We literally just like all got up in unison, like mid sermon, and left. It was pretty goofy. Yeah. I've always wanted to, like, I thought about writing a backstory for my KoziKobold. Like, 'cause you talk about lore. And I see, like, VTubers online and stuff, and they have, like, lore, you know? Like, they have, like, character stuff that like, they talk about that belongs to them. Lore can be organic. It can be, and I'm really good at improvising, so that might be like what I do.
God damn.
But yeah, I just thought about like how fun it might be to like write a little story for myself. Gotti! Gotti. I don't know, it just might be fun to have like, not even like a big story, just like something like a one-pager to like, so that when people ask me like, oh, where are you from? I could be like, oh, I'm from here. This is my story. And then like, I can use what I wrote to more organically like riff and like talk about stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it when I get my new model. What is my favorite snack? I like sweet things. I have a really big sweet tooth. But I like. Is a drink a snack, or is it? Can a drink be a snack? If it's the case, I like sweet. I like a sweet milk tea. If not, like, I think I like spring rolls, like fresh spring rolls, like the kind you would get at like a Thai restaurant. They're just so clean and fresh feeling, especially with like the little peanut sauce. This kobold is a vegetarian. I don't like the idea of eating other living things, or at least things that used to be living. Kobold backflip.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh, thank you, bot. Oh, I thought I parried that. Oof.
Keep coming.
I wish they gave me a red herb. Shit. Gotti. Hell yeah. Ow. I wasn't listing him as dead, so I had to be sure. Who's throwing firecrackers? Oh, sorry, I mixed two lines. It's who's throwing handles and who threw the firecracker. Sorry, I'm a fake fan. Want buy sushi or pho or something gentle? That sounds lovely. Could we get pho? For like lunch, dinner? Okay, I might do a longer stream, if that's okay, because I'm having a lot of fun right now, and I want to keep going, but, yeah, but I will totally...
This the place?
I would totally be down for some yummy soup. Let me know when you want me to place an order. Okay, I shall. Oh, I thought that clanging was in my home. I was nervous. But no, it's in the game.
What's that noise?
I don't have a knife. Finally! Hello, bag that's moving. Do you need help?
That hurts, you know?
Seemed like you really wanted to talk.
How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke?
You know, those things will kill you.
Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Yeah, stop right there!
Yeah, Luis is extremely handsome. Oh no, he's got the juice! He's gonna juice me! Got juiced. Okay, that's chapter 1 done. Chapter results. Accuracy 83%. That's really good. Would I like to save my progress? Indeed I would. I would love to save my progress. Oh, I was talking about Juice Guy. Oh, no, Juice Guy not handsome. Luis is handsome. Luis handsome as heck.
Receive our most sacred body.
Ew.
Begins now.
With your wiggly staff. /S. How dare. Do not do a sarcasm. I do not understand sarcasm.
Stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got a name?
Man's face.
Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh? Hey! Stop it! You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh?
Is this where the game becomes chained together?
You're here looking
Yes, actually.
One more guess. Maybe some missing señorita?
Young girl? Talk. Now.
All right. See, heard chatter about moving a señorita.
Moving her. Where?
Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church.
Also, they use the wrong "your" in the subtitles. I can see you're thinking. Whoa. It's been a long time since I've actually seen this cutscene. Usually I skip things, but Leon is extremely skilled.
Hey, we're not done here!
Later, amigo.
Man, Luis, why you gotta run off?
Shit, they took my gear.
Oh, I don't have health? I thought they would respawn my health. That's why I didn't use any of my goo.
Condor 1 to Roost. I've located Baby Eagle. It sounds like she's being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
I heard it from this guy I met. He said his name is Luis Serra. There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
Right. I'm probably due for confession anyway. Condor.
Do you get your equipment back at least? Yeah, eventually. Just not right now.
Not looking so good.
How did Luis get out of here if there's all these people? Okay, you're not gonna. Are you gonna turn around? Are you gonna turn around so I can stab you in the back? No? Okay, screw it. Come here. Missed. Get over here, you rat. Got-y.
I think that was my last one.
Oh my gosh, stop your wiggling, stop your infernal wiggling. Okay, there you go. Every now, turn around, every now and then I get a little bit lonely when something. That one? You talking about that one? Rat, I saw you.
I'll be taking these back.
Favorite ice cream?
Over here, stranger.
I really like...
Who's that?
I don't know. There's been a lot that I've liked. I like Haagen-Dazs. They have a, what's it called? What's the name of it? I'm sorry. I'm blanking. It's like a strawberry cheesecake one. And then I like Ben & Jerry's Netflix and Chilled.
Well, look at you, mate. Got some
Yeah.
rare things on sale, stranger. You've got a soft spot for treasure, eh? Yeah, that's the way. Please. Trap. Welcome. A deal well struck. Will that be all then? That's good work, if I do say so myself. We're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend.
Oh, okay. What do I want?
Bang for your buck, I guarantee it.
No space? No space. L-shaped.
I'll buy
Tetris.
almost anything.
Tile seeking. Somewhere. Oh, somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. Screw it.
Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger? I'll hand this over when you've got the
You
space.
fit in. Alien.
Wish your enemies sweet dreams from
Sorry, I was singing some Alt J.
bullet straight through their heads. Go on, take this as well, free of charge. You're a man of good taste. Came into some other bits and bobs too, man.
Jeremiah, looking down, don't you know where you're looking
Molding a
down
weapon to suit
from?
your
Do you
specific
know
needs?
where you go?
It's
You're
a
looking on the string for the EXDINCT.
And he'd come back anytime.
Okay, so up is pistol, down is shotgun, and left is sniper rifle now. Exciting. Best part of the stream, watching you inventory manage? Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, trying to take care of another hard part of the game. The I forget what this place is called, but it's a troublesome part. You actually don't mind it? Oh, okay. I thought you were being /s sarcastic.
All right.
I think that face is the Twitch sarcasm indicator. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Anybody else? No? Okay. Let's boogie. You love how slowly the walkover is so silly. Yeah, it is genuinely goofy how like unconcerned they are as they kind of approach me. Get dumpstered, nerd.
Out of the way.
Oh, that's dynamite. She just snapped my neck. That stupid dynamite man. Yeah, I got throttled just then. I got throttled like my data speeds when I use Comcast. I'm not gonna be in Rush Hour 3, no. Hey, it's time to sniper everybody again. What the heck? She survived?
All right.
Three, 4, 5, reloaded, and time to decaffeinate. Oh, I didn't decaffeinate, but he fell, so good, equally good. I saw you move. I think that was Dynamite Man. Okay.
Keep coming.
Wow. That worked out really well for me. Blew himself up. What a heckin' nerd. Ow!
Next.
Really? Are you a dynamite man too? No dynamite for you, mister. Haha, my knife has so much more durability now. So now I can stab you guys in the neck and not really be worried about it. My parry timings are off. Ow.
Coming.
Small key, thank you. Oh man, my timings are so off. Give me the hexagon. Yeah, that's the shit. Oh no. Oh, okay, okay. We recovered, we recovered, we recovered. That like clutch sniper pull out where I just like knocked out a few of them from afar. That was... No, 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 no. Oh, did they just not stop? Wait, what's my rule? What's my rule? Always heal when you're in the red. Okay. Whoa, okay. Oh my god, you scared me. You actually scared me, okay. Just for that? That's what you get for scaring me, you scrub. No mercy for you. Who is still alive? Are you kidding me? They better not chase me over here.
Welcome. I've got something new for you, mate. Good as new.
Eyes up for bear traps? Yeah. My worst nemesis, bear traps.
Well then, what can I do you for? Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make. Oh, my back is killing me. Come back anytime.
Okay. Okay, save again after that. Oh wait, I got a small key. I can use it to open the tiny drawer in here. Give me treasure. Okay, I need a sapphire.
Gun rhymes with fun for a reason, stranger.
You have a problem.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
Too early. Give me a red herb, please. Step in that bear trap. Or not. I know my rule, always heal in the red, but I don't have a red herb. Oh, another green herb though. That'll do. Ooh. Sapphire, this is what I needed. Okay. Go back to the merchant. Go back to the merchant. Buy that yellow diamond and make the elegant headdress really expensive, and then upgrade some weapons with it.
Look, welcome. Got a selection of good things. Oh, don't. Get welcome. Thank you.
Okay. With this, I can increase the power of my... Okay, so I want the sniper rifle to be my forever sniper rifle. The shotgun is not my forever shotgun, and the pistol is not my forever pistol. The knife is my forever knife. That I know. So putting stuff into my sniper is good, and putting stuff into this is good. So I will increase the durability of my knife and put some power into my sniper. Buff knife for show, yeah, exactly.
Anything else I can help you with? Come back anytime.
Yeah. Dodge that. Dodge that. I think this is the part where they send the chainsaw man after me.
Feeling this? Give me a break already. That was not easy.
Oh, first try.
Not bad, right?
First try, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did it. That parry, that chainsaw parry in the middle of all of the like hell that I was going through was absolutely bonkers. Oh, Toilet Man.
Not too shabby. Someone has shown up their neighbors. Old photos.
I remember it's this. I've been casually remembering the answer to the riddle. Gotti. Daddy, why did you eat my fries? I bought them, and they were mine. Oh, there's a treasure back there. Why no omelet? The omelet's not real. I'm sorry, underestimated monkey made that up. There's no real omelet's not a thing I can do. Cry, yeah, I'm sorry. Daddy, do you even love me? That song is so sad at the end. Duke would cook you an omelet. Yeah, right? Fucking Duke. Fucking the madman. I love the Duke. Uh-oh, it's Mr. Man. Oh, he just Spartan kicked me.
The blood has accepted the gift.
Gift? My blood?
Yay! My accuracy wasn't as good, but hey, we did it. Oh, I didn't get the Clockwork Castellan in the first chapter. Dang it. Oh well. I don't even know where it is.
Bruce to Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out. You too, huh?
Gotta save you, little wolfman. Be free, little one.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
We're friends now. Resources L. I don't need that. I need gunpowder. For the first time in my life, I need gunpowder. Uh-oh, it's the evil doggy time. Cover your eyes, those who love dog. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the part where the dogs came out and were mean, but it seems I was mistaken. Oh! Big explosion, big success. Oh, it is the part. Oh no, I wasn't prepared. No, leave me alone.
They keep coming.
Switch to my rifle because it's the only thing I have bullets with anymore. That's scary. None of that. Ow, you heck. Eat a donk, Bonch. 2 red herbs, hooray! I don't need that. Silent like the night. What? No snake. Imposing scary man. The room was painted velvet blue. Doom 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 doo 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 doom. Give me a second. I can clear out.
Some new goods that might interest you.
I can reshuffle my inventory, sell this viper.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. I knew you were a go-getter. Come back anytime. Oh, break's over, I suppose.
Yeah, break is over. I'm gonna break my foot in your ass. Not really. I like you.
Welcome. I got something new for you.
You do?
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price, well, that's our choice to make.
I don't want to sell a red herb. What if I need that?
Well, I can certainly do something with this.
Repair my broken combat knife.
I do say so myself.
What do you have? Oh, I can get the case upgrade.
A bit more space never hurt any.
And I can make flash grenades. That's really useful. TMP might be cool, but I think I get a free submachine gun later, and I want to save my money, so no TMP, unfortunately.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'll buy almost any, thank you. See
There
how
we go.
that feels, mate. Pleasant travels.
Okay. Let's make the magic happen. I accidentally upgraded the shotgun. What a fool.
A church. I made it.
Yeah, I know it's okay. It was only 8K. I make that much in my sleep, so that won't be too much of a deal. The city drowned in God's black tears. Ooh, we're making good progress. I'm gonna fight the lake monster soon.
Damn it.
Condor 1 to Roost. The church is sealed up.
And Baby Eagle?
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, she's here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1, out.
Let's make it happen, Captain. Wait, wait, do I get goodies back here? I forget. I do get goodies back here. Ooh, extra storage space is so nice. Oh my gosh.
Lake. Let's hope for no more surprises.
Keep her locked in the church until the appointed time. Okay, I need a small key for that. I didn't reload my gun. There you go. Maybe you should do less pointing and more attacking, mister. Might work out better for your health. Wait, there was supposed to be a serpent here. Oh, there he is. Trying to run away from me. I need your body for science. Who is throwing things? Oh, there you are. Anybody else? Oh, I thought that would be green. Could use some green.
Right.
Yeah, I love this rifle. It's so much fun. Ow. Out of the way, mister. I got places to be, people to see. And none of them are you. Whoa, that was a lot of goodies for one box. Oh, there are dogs here. Wanna try that again, Wolfie? Okay, I need to use my full heal. I hear the growls of El Gigante. Sleep still, big giant. You are stinky, and I do not wish to fight you.
So that's a request done and dusted. Did I? Good stuff, mate. Good stuff, stranger. got a selection of good things on sale, stranger. I knew you were a go-getter. Give that the care it deserves, mate. Ruby's all rubbish. It makes no difference. The price. Well,
Okay.
that's our choice to make.
Now I can
Knife needs care every once in a while.
let this
We're
have the
starting
double
to get an
reload.
idea of your taste. Come back anytime.
Oh, I could do the challenges. Okay.
What? May not treat yourself, mate.
Let's do it. Let's see how good I can get.
Welcome, stranger. I believe this is your first time having a go at target practice. There's only 3, 2, 1, begin!
Oh.
Reload 2, 3, 2, 1, begin! Brilliant. That's it. You're an artist. Reload. Superb shot. That'll do it.
I didn't do it. Nope. Have to try again.
Save. 3,
Okay, there was the dynamite man in the middle. That was what I was supposed to hit.
brilliant. You're an artist, mate. Reload. That's it. Brilliant. That's the stuff. You've been waiting for it. A flood of targets. Superb shot. That's your lot.
Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to hit that one? It's going so fast.
But I'll be. We got a real deadeye on our hands.
I want. Okay.
3, 2, 1, begin! Brilliant. That's it. Superb shot. Reload.
Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
That's the stuff.
Missed.
Some of 3, 2, 1, begin!
Okay, I won't do this one for too much longer. I'm sorry everyone who came to watch me do normal this game, but I am addicted to arcade games and I love them so much.
That's it. Oh, beautiful. Let the bonus time begin. Superb shot.
Okay, I'm not doing that one again.
3, 2, 1, begin! Double kill! Brilliant! You're an artist, mate! Oh, beautiful! Superb shot! Reload! Incredible! Very good! Brilliant! You've been waiting for it! A flood of targets!
A flood of targets. Let's go.
Beautiful! Brilliant! Beautiful! And that's the game!
Okay. Didn't do it.
I can't believe it! 3, 2,
I don't care about the skull tokens.
that's it! You're an artist, mate! Double kill! Reload! Beautiful! Friendly fire, stranger! I'll have to penalize you for that, I'm afraid.
What the heck?
That'll do it!
Oh man. That was pitiful performance.
3, 2, 1, begin! That's the stuff! You're an artist, mate!
Come on.
Reload!
Dun, 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 dun.
Double kill! Superb shot! Let the bonus time begin! Beautiful! You're an artist, mate! Beautiful! And that's the game! I can't believe
Okay,
it!
we're done.
Superb job!
We won't waste any more of anybody's time. That sucks. Give me something good, please. Stop giving me Garbo. Hey! That's pretty nice.
Do come again,
Okay. Maybe I'll try for perfects later, but right now I'm not really feeling like doing that and wasting everybody's time.
Take a look. Some welcome. Next, welcome. What can I interest you in? Well, I can certainly do something with this. Pleasant travels.
Okay, let's roll it. Okay, I'm gonna finish off with fighting Delago, and then we will call it a stream after that. So maybe like 30 more minutes. Down with the shipwreck, I saw my life. I saw me dance on the kitchen knife. From a tiny heart is apart, and that's okay. That's okay. That sounded like your NPC death scream.
Sorry, must have slipped. They keep coming.
Ooh, the satisfying crunch of my kick tells me that person just died.
None left. Out of the way.
Yeah, out of the way, mister. I got places to go. So many hand grenades. Anybody else want to try firing crossbow bolts at me? You dang scrubs. Oh, of course he does the little wig. Oh my gosh. 2 wasted rifle rounds on that one man. kick. He's not dead. Now he's dead. Hell yeah. Okay, so we are going. Oh, was that a snake? Hooray! I think that's the last snake I have to sell before I get my goose, my $1 million. Well, not $1 million, my spinels. Got those blue medallions, those meaners. Now I gotta get that boat fuel. Got a chicky egg. Am I hurting? Yeah, I am hurting. Heal me, chicky egg.
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, got all the blue medallions, got all the treasure here, so I can just leave. Easy enough. ¿Dónde estás la biblioteca? I messaged you about pho. Oh, okay. Give me a second to get clear of... Ow. To get clear of everybody. Wait, no, I can just pause. Second. Boop, boop, boop. That is what I want. Why is there two of them? Oh, do you want, are you getting the same thing? Okay. That is indeed what I want. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Put in the order now. I'll be done by the time, it gets here. I'm going to save so that if I die to Delago, I don't have to do all of that again.
Well done. You've proven yourself reliable. Got a selection of... This is what I'm talking about. Fine work. What's that? How have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Thank you. Anything else I can help you with?
Repair my knife. Did I increase the power on my knife? That might be good.
Molding a weapon to suit your specific needs. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna save my money. Okay. Let's work. Okay, you fishy heck. Oh, my engine ran out in the middle of the lake. I sure hope nothing bad happens. There you are, big fishy. Oh, and we're going along for the ride. Where are you, you fishy? I'm gonna eat good tonight. Wait, no, I don't even eat you. I will feed you to my Kobold clan. An overabundance of harpoons, yeah. This ship has one thing and one thing only, and it's harpoons. Poke your little head out. You stinky.
Where'd you go?
That's right, get heck, nerd. I'm the sequel to Dogs. You can't do anything about me.
Tough son of a bitch.
Leon's being awful calm about being attached to a fucking, like, sea beast. Oh man, that was probably the harpoon that would have killed it too. Oh, never mind. Dang, this thing's tough. Hey! Get dunked on, you heck. No more sea monstering for you, you slimy sea dog. I got a parasite. Chapter end. Okay. And that is where we'll call our stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I have been taught the KoziKobold, and this has been Kobolds and Blankets. You can find me yapping away on BlueSky under the tag @koboldsandblankets.com. You can find the VODs. I post the VODs of these streams on YouTube @koboldsandblankets. And you can find my music. I have an album already out and an EP coming out March 7th. You can find those on Bandcamp @koboldsandblankets.bandcamp.com and on streaming services under the name Tot. But yes, it was a pleasure to play this game. I'm gonna continue playing it, and we're gonna get all the way through it, and it's gonna be a challenge and a fun time. But thank you so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun doing this. But yeah, I hope this finds you well, and I hope that your rest of the day and your Wednesday are lovely. And I will see you Thursday at 2 p.m. for maybe Cyberpunk, maybe something with the scruffy kobold. We don't know for sure, but we'll see when we get there. But yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.